Good afternoon and welcome to the principal news conference of GEM4ME Investments plc that took place on Monday, October 15th of 2018. My name is Oleg Lipovetsky and I will be translating on behalf of the Board of Directors. Valery Osikov speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and welcome to our weekly news conference. Today's conference is full of exciting news, and our updates continue rolling out with a recent update to the Android version and the iOS version coming shortly. The Messenger itself is becoming larger in size with market space and its infrastructure. Let's traditionally begin with discussing the technological updates to all three versions of the Messenger. Firstly, the nearest updates include: prior to October 31st, Android version 4.03 Sprint, version 3.03 iOS Sprint, and Web 24, featuring release of scene status functionality, gallery for chats, increase of picture size for iOS only, mandatory completion of username and force update fields, and fixing of errors in previous Sprint. My colleagues will discuss the technological updates regarding MarketSpace later on in this conference, while I will discuss the financial portion of MarketSpace. Firstly, MarketSpace is a universal block platform that unites merchants and buyers. It is beneficial for both parties to use the service with its infrastructure. Marketplace is a completely new option for e-commerce and for promoting products. Moreover, this platform hosts a large amounts of merchants and buyers, as well as superior financial services to support their activity. Additionally, we are specialized in developing our Messenger and MarketSpace, while all the financial services are realized not just by us, but mutually with our partners. One of our partners is the Frigate Company, which is very transparent and currently obtains a European license, while also is in the process of obtaining a license in Singapore, as well as being traded on Nasdaq platform. We have a few offers for organizing the financial infrastructure within MarketSpace, and we are negotiating based on the Messenger becoming co-owners of these financial services in order to have a mutually beneficial relationship. Fintech solutions are used daily in both the business world and by people, such as exchanging currencies in banks, withdrawing funds to cards, conducting online banking operations, and even paying for purchases without leaving one's home. Fintech solutions allow to make such operations with ease and on the daily basis. Moreover, people tend not to even notice the minor commission per transaction, as these commissions are so well built in, while banks make money off of moving large amounts of money, and that is the same principle that we are building our MarketSpace with. MarketSpace is not just a platform that offers services, but also is a platform that offers solutions for financial transactions. Additionally, the principles that we are introducing include the following: open banking, which is an ability to rate merchants through blockchain and the data that can be used for creating a portrait of a user, his or her preferences, and so on. Secondly, robotized advisors, which we are currently introducing for both the process of creating a store in MarketSpace and for carrying out financial transactions, work with crypto signals, and so on. And thirdly, maximize financial inclusion, which allows to introduce more and more users to electronic financial operations with lower incomes, elderly citizens, and other users who are not using them just yet. We are striving to build the service in a way for them to be very convenient in use and easily understandable. By integrating all of these notions together, a symbiotic effect that generates colossal success emerges, which was what we are currently implementing. We are not inventing anything new, but rather based on our experience, we are creating a much in-demand service for the modern market. When we are asked what are the guarantees that the application will get sold and that it will be in demand, the answer is quite simple. We are creating a notion that is currently already in high demand on the market all over the world, which makes our MarketSpace a truly desired notion by investors. Having our negotiations with various companies and people, we are able to see the major interest towards IT technologies, fintech, financial areas of the market, and so on, which allows for us to build our application and MarketSpace in the most profound way possible. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time, as I am now passing the word to Alexander Kuchinovsky, the member of the Board of Directors. Alexander Kuchinovsky speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and let's continue our conference today by firstly discussing the traditional news regarding our business. Firstly, the current amount of users of the Messenger is at 6,437,516 users, as we continue embarking towards 10 millions of users and the realization of our market space, which will also increase the speed of promotion by attracting investments. In addition, we've had a very profound week full of earnings for which I would like to congratulate the top earning partners of last week, the partners who kept working hard and were striving to achieve and set new records. The turnover continues to be strong and the geography is widespread. Let's congratulate Abinsk, Russia with 1,150 euros, 1,200 euros in Bataysk, Russia, 1,400 euros in Tokyo, Japan, 1,600 euros in Ufa, Russia, 2,100 euros in Nahariya, Israel, 2,100 euros in Maple, Canada, 2,400 euros in Sapporo, Japan, 420 euros in Moscow, Russia, followed by 3,100 euros in Murmansk, Russia, and last but not least, 5,100 euros in Kiev, Ukraine. Moreover, our top earning partner of last week is from Kiev, Ukraine, with the amount of 5,100 euros. This is a very profound amount to earn in just a week. Thank you to all the partners who continue working hard on promoting our project, and we wish for as many partners to earn similar amounts next week and even more. Based on the events that are currently happening within the company and what will come in the nearest time, the earnings will only keep on climbing. In other news, I would like to discuss our market space and how its design will change in the coming months. Our developers have been extensively working on creating the technical background of MarketSpace over the course of the year and its bot platform. As of today, MarketSpace is already functioning and we are now transferring to changing the way MarketSpace looks in order to maximize the ease of using it, make it more appealing and effective. For instance, the MarketSpace logo will be placed right on the main panel of the Messenger for faster access. These are the examples of what it will look like approximately, as some minor changes might be made over the course of development, as the overall design will be simplified drastically, with the direct access to catalog and all of the categories, as is just 4 clicks a user can find himself in a particular market. Visualization simplifies the overall search for products and services. Moreover, the main page will also change, as there will be 5 major buttons added to it depicting main categories. Firstly, the All Categories button will lead to our full catalog of products and services. The Restaurants or Cafes and Restaurants button will depict cafes and restaurants in the city based on your location. The Favorites button, which depicts the markets that a user added to his or her favorites. An appropriate functionality must be created in order to select particular markets as favorites. Next, the Search By button. As for now, only one functionality is applicable: show markets based on the smartphone's local language or show all markets. And the My Markets button will lead to the portion of MarketSpace bots functionality in which My Markets are created or updated. Additionally, the advertisement blocks will also be present. The main page will have 2 advertisement blocks with an ability to scroll to the right and menu buttons at the top. The first block is the GEM4ME choice or selected by GEM4ME. The first stage will allow to choose 5 to 10 markets, add a picture, and a link. The second block will depict markets with discounts called discounts or hot discounts. Moreover, we will choose what markets to add to it during stage 1. Furthermore, the catalogs of products and services will also be organized in a simpler manner, as we will introduce 3 consecutive sections of products, services, and restaurants, as well as create 3 corresponding buttons at the top of the catalog for prompt access. Moreover, the overall design of markets will change as well, as we will introduce picture in a square format, 2 or 3 initial lines describing the market itself, the price, the rating, sold and free delivery notions, and additional menu. Additionally, the market itself will receive an updated design featuring a big picture in the square format. A user is directed to a market after clicking the picture, the Favorites button in order to add a market to favorites, the Share button and an external link to a market, the Details or More Info button, Rating and the Star button nearby, Reviews and the Leave a Review button, with the reviews following below, and the Start a Chat with the Merchant button. We are striving to make MarketSpace very convenient in use and well designed for the convenience of our users. Additionally, users will also have a back button in order to bring them back to the catalog category section from which he or she accesses a particular market. These are the notions that I wanted to discuss regarding market space, as we have been analyzing numerous aspects of the market and are now creating the notion that is missing on the market as is in high demand. Our solution will not be attached to a particular country, as most marketplaces are limited geographically, which gives us a competitive advantage as market space can be used from all over the world with no limits. Additionally, the 2 packages of shares for 1 action promotion is valid only until November 1st, which allows for 54 shares of GEM4ME market space to be issued for every Invest 1 package, consequently 108 shares for an Invest 2 package, and so on, and the sponsor receives up to a half of the shares of the GEM4ME market space, up to 27 shares for every Invest 1 package in accordance to the differentiated marketing. Be sure to take advantage of this generous promotion while it is still available, as it is a unique opportunity to receive shares of both companies. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time, as I am now passing the word to Natalia Arshavskaya, the member of the Board of Directors. Natalia Arshavskaya speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and let's continue our exciting conference of today. The work has continued at full speed, and I would like to traditionally begin by congratulating those partners who achieved new qualifications over the course of last week. Let's begin with our new Silver Masters, the first and most important qualification of the career ladder, and we have quite a few of them here. Let's congratulate Valery Moshkin from Tyumen, Russia, Irina Zlobina from Kiev, Russia, Samuel Santoso from Depok, Indonesia, and Yevgenia Pankova from Karaganda, Kazakhstan. Let's also congratulate our new Gold Master of last week, Yuri Migryukhov from Voronezh, Russia. Moreover, our new Platinum Master of last week is Antonina Badlaeva from Ustardinsky, Russia. Tatiana Ignaeva from Ustardinsky, Russia. I am excited to congratulate Antonina Badlaeva for achieving the Platinum Master qualification. Career growth is the result that she planned for and has achieved with great satisfaction. Having believed in GEM4ME, she would simply tell about the amazing project to her friends and acquaintances. The question of, why did you join this project, she answers without a single delay. I joined for financial independence. These talented and experienced people can be trusted. Being active in life, Antonina has always held managerial positions, yet there's nothing to summarize. For many years, she was busy with her networking business, and she was always followed by a large team of like-minded people. She's very positive and lively, well-educated and curious, has unending amounts of energy, and she always achieves set goals. As a person, she's open to new information and became interested with our new international project. She set her goals and is diligently working towards obtaining financial security while also changing her surroundings with energy. We also have a new Gold Director to congratulate this week, Yoshio Mitamura from Tokyo, Japan. The events continue being held in various cities and countries, as there are a few reviews from the last week's presentations. Marina Belikova from Khabarovsk, Russia. An event was hosted in Khabarovsk on October 11th. About 50 people attended the event. We'll learn how to create family capital by using IT technologies. Tatiana Naumova spoke about the importance of IT technologies, their perspectives, and how they influence our lives. Moreover, Tatiana has also mentioned a very important notion, the ways of how people can earn depending on their interests, ways of thinking, and values. These differences are the key to understanding core financial principles, as some people work for money, while others have money work for them. Having received this knowledge, it was great to realize who we are by being a part of our project. Tatiana Nistrian is our technology professional and discussed market space in details, as well as financial services and bots. Tatiana tried to explain how one can earn with these services. Olga Bakulina was very expressive with the importance of creating a family capital. Have we thought of creating one before, multiplying the amount and passing it to our children? We didn't even know about its existence before. In most cases, we thought of putting saved money into a savings account in a bank, and then what? A low percent amount from the bank will not let us go to Mauritius. We've never been taught before how financially stable people manage their financial flows. The lack of knowledge leads to constant low funds, and Olga helped us to understand why it happens that way and how to create a proper capital to provide for a hassle-free future. Lyudmila Abramova was the main host of the event. Her lively character and love towards people charges everyone with positive energy. The seminar started at 6 p.m. and the 2 hours flew by. All the speakers discussed serious aspects in an understandable manner, while the slides helped us understand and learn crucial notions. The next day, partners who were at the event would come to the office and expressed their positive emotions. Turns out, the received information shocked them with its importance. People saw the opportunities offered by the project in a new light, as well as their futures and of their children. Thank you to our leaders who understand that financial literacy is crucial these days. One plans his or her purchases and investments. One can receive a large amount of money, but without knowing the rules of handling it, can spend it all in vain. Life needs to be lived with a purpose. Lyudmila Bashmakova from Pervouralsk, Russia. Since the beginning of fall, the schedule of meetings with investors in Pervouralsk was very tight, with the above-standing sponsor from Yekaterinburg, Gold Director Tatyana Mogilnikova. More importantly, the discussion about the importance of the company and its capabilities today was held, as the opportunities are offered to everyone, while the perspectives and future development was mentioned as well. All of the project's notions were talked over, all the questions were answered. Many requested to be shown how to increase their CCAs, which will also increase their capitals. The results of the meetings were great. Those who had a low CCA increased it to a higher level. Investors with CCAs of 1, 2, and 3 emerged. 2 new qualifications were closed, 2 Silver Masters and 1 Gold Master. A major excitement was generated by the news of the Board of Directors gifting shares of market space to all investors of GEM4ME. What a fruitful fall! A special gratitude on behalf of all the investors from Pervouralsk for patience, heartfelt conversations, open hearts, and loyalty towards the project. Tatiana, we are excited for your return. Nina Medinovskaya from Shakhty, Russia. The presentation of GEM4ME project took place in Shakhty, which was presented by Silver President Olga Khramova and Silver Director Vladimir Bereza. The presentation went extremely well. We learned a lot of new notions and saw our business in a new light. We are a part of the most modern and in-demand project. The core idea of GEM4ME is to create a premium class messenger with a powerful financial functionality from the contributions of small investors, bring the amount of users to 50 to 200 million of people, sell it and split all the profits between all of the company's shareholders with packages of shares. One could only dream about such a project before, and now we are at the right place at the right time. The development of the messenger is coming to an end currently, and we are transferring to its major promotion. We are at the finish stretch now. I would like to express major gratitude to the company's administration for creating such a unique project. A special gratitude to Olga and Vladimir for hosting the presentation and the organizers of the event, Lyubov Chub and Nadezhda Gvalia. Lyubov Chub from Shakhty, Russia. An amazing presentation took place in Shakhty. Olga and Vladimir discussed and depicted all the opportunities of the project so well that nobody was left indifferent. Olga hosted a wonderful presentation of the project, and Vladimir presented the commercial and financial market space platform. Many partners saw the business in a new light after learning about the advantages that we currently have and decided to work actively and attract investments. Even those who had doubts were left with none after the event. We are sincerely grateful to the leaders for this wonderful event. Our great leaders Zoya Samonova, Anton and Alexander Pivovar are also embarking on another tour through the cities depicted on this slide. Be sure to attend one of their events in case you live or are nearby in order to receive a great charge of energy, knowledge, and experience. Additionally, each year we go to a new country, and there are partners who have been to 5 exotic locations with us now. There are also those who wish to travel with us, while such holidays are attended by the company's top leaders and most successful partners. This upcoming year, the location for corporate holidays for GEM4ME partners of 2019 is going to be in Mauritius, a wonderful exotic island, and I am sure that there are quite a few leaders who've already decided to attend these wonderful corporate holidays. So, what needs to be done to secure your spot for attending the holidays? Partners with a Diamond Master qualification and above accumulate discounts in their wallets for the holidays with the promotion is valid. 100 euros is received by a sponsor for every 3,000 euros worth of turnover generated by his or her personal partners, while 50 euros is received by partners for every 3,000 euros worth of turnover generated by his or her secondary line. I wish luck to everyone as many partners manage to earn their holidays for free simply by continuing to work. Consequently, there are many partners who have already started working up towards major discounts for their trip to Mauritius in 2019, and this table depicts those individuals and the amounts that they've already earned towards the trip. The table has been continuously growing each week, and it is great to see so many partners working hard towards their discounts for the corporate trip. I am sure that many more partners will be depicted on this table next week, as well as many partners on this table will earn their trip for free. I am excited to see as many of you join us in Mauritius as possible. Additionally, our Helping with All of the World charity fund continues to help those who are submitting requests for assistance, as our generous and caring team of partners all over the world are always there for one another. This week, we received a couple new requests. I am asking for help to our partner Claudia Nivichera. Her son of 48 years old passed away recently far away from home in Bashkiria. His heart stopped while driving. His body needs to be transported to Stavropol, and it requires 110,000 rubles. Claudia is a retiree and is 77 years old, and her grandson, who is a student, is now in her care. The tragedy was a major issue for Claudia. She's not able to find the funds needed in order to get her son back home and process the funeral. Dear partners, let's help and support Claudia in this difficult time. Thank you to everyone helping in advance. Respectfully, Galina Antanyan. Partners who wish to help can do the following. Make a transfer to the Helping with All of the World charity fund from one's personal account. It is mandatory to specify the name of the receiver in the comment section when making a transfer, or make a transfer to the Sberbank card depicted on this slide. Dear partners, I am sending a request for my partner Vladimir Piksin, a person who was one of the first ones to join our company. After a drastic change in weather and his blood pressure at the end of September, his left eye suffered an injury. Vladimir lives in Oryol, and surgeries for his eye condition are not performed there. He was directed to Moscow to a clinic. He has to go through a surgery for his eye to recover. The date for the operation is set for October 15th. Vladimir is currently gathering all the necessary references. The operation itself is done for free, yet the funds to get prepared for the surgery and for the recovery are needed. Unfortunately, no one is safe from such instances. We're used to supporting each other at a difficult time. Let's help Vladimir go through this challenging life situation. Respectfully, Alexander Potapov. And partners who wish to help can do the following. Make a transfer to the Helping with All of the World charity fund from one's personal account. It is mandatory to specify the name of the receiver in the comments section when making a transfer. We also received a letter of gratitude to our charity fund. I would like to thank all of the partners who heard my request for help and donated some funds to help my family. Thank you to everyone who was so generous. There is a law of money. When money is shared on something essential, then it returns to those who used it for something good. I would like to thank everyone who helped, the board of directors due to whom we have the ability to help other partners who find themselves in a challenging situation. You are truly thoughtful. I am very proud to be a part of the company with such great people. Thank you very much. On this note, keep on working hard and be sure to take advantage of the current generous promotion while it is still valid. Time is running out. I would like to thank you for your time, and until we meet next time.